Good Friday evening. Hope you're having a wonderful start to this lovely weekend. Did you know that tomorrow is 10/19/19? A lot of marriages are going to take place and a lot of celebrations. And I was talking to some coworkers and I just started like, feeling like, they get to hang out with their moms and their families and etc. And it's normal, natural feeling to miss your loved ones who have graduated to glory. And it's so important that we surround ourselves with joyful influences and joyful music because, like I said, my mom and dad used to live 2 miles away, and that was the second home. And every Friday night after a week of work, that's where I would hang out. And sometimes, we just, it's like our heart skips a beat and be like, man, I miss them. But anyway, God promises absolutely to be our comfort and our joy. We are in 1Chron.15, and I will present what I got out of that chapter, but I'm going to pass it to Timotheus first. And I think you said it was verse 2.
Yep.
Do you know what verse 2 says?
I know the gist of it. Just read it, though.
Then David said, none ought to carry the ark of God but the Levites. For them have the Lord chosen to carry the ark of God and to minister unto him forever and ever and ever.
Okay, I said that verse because people, it's human nature to want to do the things that are gonna have like the most impact and the things that's gonna get you that's gonna make you notice the most, and it's just a good feeling for people to be like, oh yeah, that was a good job, and so you may naturally want to do what's gonna make you be known or whatever, and people are gonna always congratulate you, but that's not always what you're meant to do. And sometimes you have to be on the sidelines and do the things that may not have the most like bang to them. And like in an orchestra, like you can have the people playing the trumpets and the violin, but then it might be somebody just in the background playing hitting the triangle thing.
Yeah.
And it's important that they do that because you may never know, if they take that person away, then it may sound totally different and not as good. So just be content where you're at.
Every part of God's symphony is integral. There are no little I's and big U's and no big I's and little U's, right? We're all needed. And that's funny you talked about the orchestra because this chapter later on talks about the celebration of the ark coming back. And we know that this is where David is dancing and so many people are appointed musicians who were skilled. You have in verse 16, where the singers with instruments of music, psalteries and harps and cymbals sounding by lifting up the voice with joy. We are to sing praises to the Lord with joy. And also, on the weekend, you're going to hear a lot of songs and music, and it's important that we are discerning what type of music we put in our ears. Do you have it? Yeah.
Nice music.
Yeah. And I was asking him about a poster that he has in his room. And all I have to say is it has something to do with today's date. Because today is October 18th, we go to Proverbs 18th. And people are like, oh, you know what? Well, what does this have to do with it? I was listening to some music earlier and keeping myself warm. And I had to listen to the lyrics. And I was like, oh, well, wait a minute. I'm not moving to that. Because when I was listening, I was like, I don't want that to, get in me. But in Proverbs 18:20, the lyrics are so important. And it says, a man's belly shall be satisfied with the fruit of his mouth. If you start singing those words, you're going to be satisfied, or you're going to be non-satisfied or receive things that you do not want into your life, right? And with the increase of his lips shall he be filled. That's why you want to sing happy songs, praiseworthy songs, whatsoever things are true, honest, just, pure, lovely, and good report. These are the songs that you should be meditating on. And then the next verse, this is the test. Should I put this in my ear? Should I be moving to this song? Death and life are in the what? Power of the tongue. Am I singing these lyrics? Or am I calling someone out their name? Or am I talking about blowing somebody up or doing this or smoking this? Because they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. And you can wonder why there's, this craziness or destruction in your life. Well, what are you putting in your ears? Well, what are you singing? What are you dancing to? So that's the litmus test. Amen. What do you got to say about that, Timotheus?
That's straight up.
That's straight up, right? So pretty much 1Chron.15:22 says, he instructed about the song because he was skillful. Whatever song that the Lord puts us to sing, whatever instrument, let's be skillful and let's keep it vertical and enjoy, all the blessings that the Lord has given us. All right. And let's celebrate this weekend. Have a great Friday night and celebrate the Lord's goodness evermore.